2007 snooker season. What I like about snooker is the way it never ceases to amaze me. Take for instance last year's final. I mean, what a corker. A real David and Goliath battle with young Sean Murphy versus seasoned campaigner Matthew Stevens. It looked like it was all over before it even started, and when Matthew built a 10-6 lead, it looked like it was. But Sean, the magician as we call him, pulled a real rabbit out of the hat with supreme break building and audacious shot making that simply took Matthew's breath away, and his eventual victory proved a fitting end to a roller coaster tournament. Who could forget this year's gripping final, where Scotsman Graham Dott won the World Snooker Championship in an epic match that I for one won't be forgetting in a hurry, beating Peter Ebden 18-14 in a 32-frame extravaganza. Dott rose to the challenge and showed all the qualities needed to be a champion, proving that the right temperament, you can go all the way. But what about this season? We have Ronnie back in the groove, Hendry playing well, and a host of newcomers like Ding Junhui, who has had his first tournament win, and also some stunning play from the likes of Stephen Maguire and Michael Hope, and my old mate Steve Davis, who's refound his old form. And that's not all for the 2007 season. This year there's not only snooker that's on offer, you can see some of our boys in action over the pond in that strange sport of pool. Are the Yanks ready for them? Because I don't care what anyone says, any decent snooker player will make mincemeat out of the best pool player. Are they going to get the chance to do it? Because there's also this new championship called Golden Q, where Q Sport professionals get to play in a mixed event. There's snooker, of course, an 8-ball and 9-ball pool. I just can't wait.
He's had better breaks, but I can't see any immediate danger.
Well, he's looking very relaxed. Is he meditating over there?
That could prove to be a crucial miss.
Well, he can get behind the cue ball without a problem there.
A good position, but he had to do more with the first shot.
This player will play the occasional risky shot, but generally keeps things in balance.
That's loosened up the Reds a bit. That's just not good enough at this level.
He's still in pretty good shape here. The position looks good. He's going to go for this red.
One.
He should proceed with caution.
He should be able to get the angle he wants from here. It's a good pot and things might just start to open up in front of him here. It's going to take a precision shot to do anything with the cue ball here.
He's just got to be careful to avoid the knuckle. The high butt can cause problems for the best of players.
There's a few roads he can go down here.
Missed the pot, but he had a decent position for the next shot. If we're being honest, he should have nailed that one.
I doubt he likes the look of that red on the cushion.
He had a good go at a difficult pot. Would have been in a reasonable position for his next shot.
He's looking at the red next to the pink. The red looks a sure bet.
Will he get a nice angle on the pink?
He can see ahead. This red leads onto the pink, which in turn leads onto the next red. One. Not in an ideal position, but he's still in with a chance.
I think he'll take this pink on. He's really struggling to decide on a shot. Perhaps he can ask the audience. He could phone a friend. Sure, he's got one or two who could offer some advice. Not naming any names, of course. He's spoiled for choice here.
Yep, he's got where he wanted to go. That one was dead centre.
couldn't control the cue ball. He's not placed enough emphasis on positioning there. Good pot, mind.
It's a disappointing shot. He's got it all to do on his next.
Maybe if he thinks about it long enough, the shot will take itself. I've seen it happen before. He's missed it. He's going to have to pull something out of the bag to get a pot here.
He'd be mad not to play safe, in my opinion.
Oh no.
The red on the cushion's a bit of a headache. He'll need to get all the way to the back of the book.
Yeah, he's got to play safe.
One.
Not surprisingly, he's run out of position from that good pot.
If I was him, I'd play safe. I think it's safe to say that's going on a black spot.
3. Will he get a good position on the yellow again?
He needs to get a nice position on the colour to open up the next red.
Whoops.
There's a few roads he can go down here.
You put too much emphasis on the positioning and not enough on the pot. Can he achieve a nice position on the next red from here?
Yep, he's got where he wanted to go.
Seven. It's important he gets a good angle on the black.
He's got options here.
Should be able to put this one away. Just needs to concentrate. Eight. He's going to have to pull something out of the bag to get a pot here.
Well, he's left himself some work there.
Superb. Lucky not to pot the wrong ball there. Wouldn't like to call this one. They're all even. The replay just shows what a sweet pot that really was. Taking everything in his stride at the moment. There's a few suitable areas on the table where he can achieve a decent safety.
It'd be a risky one not to take the safety.
Well, well. Oh, that really was a heartbreaker. This red should give him the requisite angle for the black, which in turn will leave him on the next red. Position's not good. Oh no. Just wonder if he should look beyond the safety here.
Each of the options has its advantages. He can play safe or go for the tough pot.
Difficult pot he's got to play here. Could use a little luck. We know he has very little shot power ability to draw on, which could be a problem.
Can he get a good position on the green?
Looks like he was running a little too much on the final resting place of the cue ball there. Great potting.
1.
I'm sure he'll be delighted that his potting seems to have returned.
He should be able to get the angle he wants from here.
It's a good pot, and he's well poised for the next. Just as well, the pink's AWOL.
8.
I reckon he's got a good chance of being in position for another black.
There's a chance to follow up from that good pot. Super position. Great cue ball control.
Looks like he's thinking of potting the brown.
He's got to look at all the options before deciding which colour to go for.
Yep, sunk the brown well there.
13.
He'll probably have the option of another brown.
The next red might prove tricky. He should be on the cover after this red, but he'll need a good shot to follow.
14.
Nicely executed, as the replay shows.
He'll go for the green here.
It wasn't beyond the realms, so expected a better positional shot there. That was a nice blue.
19.
That wasn't easy, and he's not bad for the next.
That red is definitely potable.
The position isn't ideal, but not too bad. Almost a foul. Looking very relaxed, nothing to worry about. He'll try his damnedest to get nicely on the black.
That one was dead centre.
1.
It's a decent pot that puts him in a good position.
I think he's probably got the requisite angle to be nicely on the next red.
5.
There's a few roads he can go down here.
There's a chance to follow up from that good pot.
6.
Is he looking at the brown again?
I think he's going for it.
10.
'Superb. Now the players letting this one go without a fight.
He needs to keep a nice tight rein on that cue ball.
He should proceed with caution.
That's gone in. What next?
Well, I hope he's seen the red near the green.
The red looks a sure bet.
That one didn't present too many problems.
15.
He made the pot without too much difficulty, but he's left some work to be done with his next.
Too much emphasis placed on the pot there.
$19.
He's ahead now, and he'll be gutted to let the frame slip through his fingers.
It was a hard enough pot, but to get position as well.
Great position.
Will he take on the brown again?
It's a good pot, and he's well poised for the next. Poor position.
24.
There's nothing really shouting out at him.
He really needs to improve his safety play. Maybe it's safety time. Hang on. He didn't want to pot that. He could well be punished for being sloppy there. Nice safety.
He got himself nicely on the next, but missed what was admittedly a tricky pot. If I was him, I'd play safe.
Lovely safety. Expert safety play.
I think the cushions his only escape route here.
He's played that one impeccably. He was in a snooker, but he never looked confident.
Foul and a miss. 4.
Poor position.
2.
They've got the same amount of points, but he looks more capable at the moment. There's nothing really shouting out at him.
He looks totally demoralised at this point. Looks like he'll have to play safe. Oh. Has to be careful with the other balls too.
That's gone in. What next? He had to concentrate on the pot, and he sacrificed position a little.
Ought to be a straightforward pot.
Yep, sunk the brown well there.
7.
Nice pot, but what about the positioning?
Well, potting isn't his strong point, of course. He's left himself an interesting one now. Great potting.
12.
That's the high putt, and I'm not talking about Jan Verhaas.
Well worth a second look then.
He knows this pink will make the frame his. Slight pressure on his next shot. Should be okay if he keeps his cool. He was lucky there. He's still in pretty good shape here. The position looks good. Well,
6.
Both players will be feeling a little hot under the collar now.
this is frame ball. Skillful shot there.
The scores don't lie there. It was a close one, all right.
His opponent was one up then. A nice easy one then. Went for the risky plan, had no problems. Doesn't look like he's got a care in the world, does he?
Well, he's left himself some work there.
He's going to have to pull something out of the bag to get a pot here. What an amazing shot. Super position. Superb ball control. It's early, but he's looking in good shape here. There's several roads you can go down here.
Five.
Another green might be on the cards here.
It's a good pot, and he's well poised for the next. He's got a very unusual play style, this player. Very rarely see him applying any kind of spin. Not ideal positionally. He's not placed enough emphasis on positioning there. Good pot mind.
I think he'll try and get a decent position on the pink.
Well, he can get behind the cue ball without a problem there.
Well, if you don't get the pot, you can't continue your break. I doubt he likes the look of that red on the cushion.
The black's out of commission here.
I can't see any easy pot there.
It wasn't straightforward, but I still expected him to pot it. All the way round the table then.
If he got to pot the ball, he'd have been in a reasonable position too.
He's missed it. Wasn't to be.
He's missed it, and he'll just have to hope he gets another chance that good. He'll almost certainly try to cultivate a nice position on the black here.
That red will set him up nicely for the black and hopefully for the next red too.
One.
He'll have a tilt at this green.
There's a few colours to go for here.
Second-rate shot there. Which of the available reds will leave him in best stead to continue the break? Should be able to put this one away. Just needs to concentrate. He's missed it. Taking everything in his stride at the moment. Looks like he was running a little too much on the final resting place of the cue ball there.
If he can't get this, he should give it up.
One.
He should be able to get the angle he wants from here.
It's a good pot, and he's well poised for the next. Amazing pot. Great cue ball control. It's early, but he's looking in good shape here.
There's a few roads he can go down here.
He really likes to get around the table quickly and keep the pace up. You won't be too disheartened by this position, but once you run out of position it can be a nightmare trying to regain it.
That one was dead centre.
9.
All the way round the table then.
The green is eminently potable.
Cue ball, not ideal position for him, but he should be okay. That's a fantastic shot from range. Super position.
12.
Which of the available reds will leave him in best stead to continue the break?
Great shot. He was up against it but responded well.
Thirteen.
Can he achieve a nice position on the next red from here?
Another green might be on the cards here.
Looks straightforward. I wonder what went wrong. Nah, he's missed that nasty one. He's got the cue ball in a good place too.
I think we want to get nicely on the black after this one.
Won't be safe.
I'd go for a position on the pink.
It shouldn't be too hard to get on the pink, and from there the next red shouldn't be a problem either. All the way round the table then.
I'm pretty sure he's going to attack the black. Nice pot on the black.
Skillful positional shot.
It's a decent pot that puts him in a good position.
There's a chance to follow up from that good pot. Great potting.
9.
That shot again. I'd be tempted to have a stab here.
There's two options. Straightforward safety or the difficult pot.
Thirteen.
I'll be surprised if he overlooks the one near the blue spot.
There's plenty of reds that fit the bill.
Fourteen.
All the way around the table then.
He's going to need the gods with him.
The pink goes down then.
Great position.
It's a decent pot that puts him in a good position.
The one near the black spot might just stand him in good stead.
21.
It wasn't beyond the rail, so I expected a better positional shot there.
Can he pot the green?
Whoops. Looks like he wants to get up and go home.
He got himself nicely on the next, but missed what was admittedly a tricky pot.
He's going to have to pull something out of the bag to get a pot here. That was close.
There's a few roads he can go down here.
Sinks the green well there.
I think he wants to get nicely on the black after this one.
That red will set him up nicely for the black and hopefully for the next red too.
It rattled but stayed up.
Yep, as always, you're on the money there. He had a good go at a difficult pot. Would have been in a reasonable position for his next shot. He's missed it. Ooh! Great potting. All the way around the table then.
It wasn't his best shot, but he'll probably settle for it.
We know he has very little shot power ability to draw on, which could be a problem. Great safety.
He'll need to get all the way to the back of the board.
Yeah, he's got to play safe. Well, well.
This red, any colour, and another red will make this one safe for him.
You could see what he was trying, but he's left wanting with that safety. Not positionally. He's left himself an interesting one now.
Nice pot, but what about the positioning?
Unlucky.
That red is definitely potable.
You'd expect him to pot this one. He's grinning like a Cheshire cat. I think he'll take this pink on. He's missed it. Just this one required then. Pressure shot coming up.
He missed the pot, but would have had a nasty shot for his next.
Great cue ball control.
He's taken the pressure off himself now.
The position.
It wasn't his best shot, but he'll probably settle for it.
Wasn't to be. Won't get position. He likes to keep his game in balance in terms of grip. He needs to practice, I think. Well then. He's got his just desserts there. It was a poor break and he's left an opening. He'll probably go for the red next to the green spot.
This is about as simple as a shot as you could hope for.
One.
It's a good pot and he's well poised for the next. It's early, but he's looking in good shape here.
Excellent. He got the pot and controlled the cue ball well there.
Six.
He should be able to get the angle he wants from here.
The green looks like a decent bet.
The green doesn't present too many problems then.
There's several roads you can go down here.
$15.
He'll try his damnedest to get nicely on the black.
If he can pot this red and get nicely on the black, there's no reason why the following red shouldn't be a cinch.
16.
He'll be much happier when the pink is back on its spot.
He'll take the black, I'm sure.
$23.
He's going to have to pull something out of the bag to get a pot here. Second-rate shot there.
It rattled but stayed up.
He looks totally demoralised at this point.
Something went very wrong there.
One.
So, he gets on the scoreboard. He'll breathe a little easier now. There's a few roads he can go down here.
Can he achieve a nice position on the next red from here?
That could set things up nicely.
6.
Yep, he's got where he wanted to go.
There's a few reds available. Decisions, decisions. He's disappointed, I think.
He might well get a lovely shot at the black from here.
He had a good go at a difficult pot. Would have been in a reasonable position for his next shot. Nope, I was wrong.
1.
That shot again. He'll be much happier when the pink is back on its spot.
Good positional shot.
All the way around the table then.
Another crack at the black would be nice. He's missed it.
He thought too much about the positioning there.
What an amazing shot.
1. 6.
Which option will he plumb for?
It's important he gets a good angle on the black. It's certainly an interesting game. Then again, all snooker games are interesting. That was close. He's not a great positional player. I think he might find it hard to keep the cue ball under control here. Oh dear.
There's plenty of reds that fit the bill.
That red will set him up nicely for the black and hopefully for the next red too. Got position. Superb ball control. Well, he's not a ray of sunshine at the moment, is he? And understandably so. You should proceed with caution. That was a nice blue.
6.
Pink's a long way from home in the balk end.
It's a decent pot that puts him in a good position.
No. Isn't it always the way? You get great positioning when you've scuffed the pot. Poor position. Whoa. Agonisingly close, but there's no points for near misses.
If he got to pot the ball, he'd have been in a reasonable position too.
One. Four.
All the way around the table then. Nice pot. Superb ball control.
He's given the pink some serious consideration here.
He's got to look at all the options before deciding which colour to go for. If we're being honest, he should have nailed that one.
He'll be much happier when the pink is back on its spot.
He had a good go at a difficult pot. Would have been in a reasonable position for his next shot. I can't see anything easy out there.
He's got a decent chance with the pink.
No position.
He'll want this red followed by a colour and then the next red for safety.
He'll try and get on the green from here. Difficult pot he's got to play here. Could use a little luck. Whoops.
A bit unlucky there. He worked the cue ball brilliantly but just missed the pot. It'd be a risky one not to take the safety. I wonder if he's still got time to come back in this frame.
Foul.
Well worth a second look then.
Nudging the pink at this visit might just help him positionally.
He might want to just tap that yellow at this visit. He moves on to the colour then.
The blue looks about his best chance. It does have a tendency to melt when the pressure is on, unfortunately. Look hot. Looking very, very unhappy with the situation. He needs only this one then.
Nice pot, but what about the positioning?
The wrong ball, almost sunk. He'll need to clear up from here, but it's not beyond him.
There's nothing to be...
The red and any of the colours will put the frame safe. Bit lucky that didn't go in. He's got a little bit of breathing room then.
There's a few roads he can go down here.
Poor position.
He'll need to use the cushion here.
Too much emphasis placed on the pot there.
He's well ahead and he looked like he was cruising. What a bad time to air.
Foul.
Well worth a second look then. You can see how sharply he came down on it there.
Good shot. He's made a marvellous pot there. But the next one will be interesting. Should be able to put this one away. Just needs to concentrate. Whoops! You put too much emphasis on the positioning and not enough on the pot. That's unfortunate. You really have a great...
Yep, he's got where he wanted to go.
Was taking everything in his stride at the moment. No position.
He'll take the opportunity to get a little practice here.
Almost a foul.
Okay, we'll stop there. So I'll see you tomorrow.